right, joined by Amy Kucera here on Wisconsin.golf after a great show here at the Wisconsin State Women's Open. It looks like you might come up 3, maybe 4 shots behind Emily. How would you grade out the way you played on this course and the way you hung in there for 36 holes?
Yeah, I think as the first tournament of the season, I'm pretty happy with how I played. I think one of the things I worked on over the winter was definitely my approach shots, and that really tests you out here. You got to get your approach shots close because the greens are really tricky out here. So I'm happy with how my approach shots turned out and how the first tournament played out. Overall, I'm pretty happy.
And you're carrying the Xavier bag.
Yeah.
And you're listed as Fontana, but you're originally from Northern Illinois.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tell us how you came to play in this, and how does Fontana factor into it during the summers?
Yeah. So we have a lake house in Fontana. We've had a lake house there for about 15 years. So we've been traveling back and forth, and with all this Corona stuff going on in Illinois, they've canceled all their tournaments.
Sure.
And so we saw that Wisconsin was doing a bunch of tournaments, and I was excited to get out and play. And so we said that because we have the house in Fontana, we could operate out of there.
Right.
And so we decided to come up to Wisconsin to play some tournaments.
And what year are you at Xavier?
I'm going to be a senior next year.
Senior. So you were teammates with Mikaela Smith?
Yes, I was.
So
yeah.
A lot of people here know Mikaela because she was a rising star, and the star rose fast.
Yeah.
Did she tell you a lot about these events, and have you played in a Wisconsin event before?
So I have played in Wisconsin events before. I played in the Badger Mutual tournament at Brown Deer. I had to play with her once at that tournament when it was her senior year.
Sure.
That was my first tournament in Wisconsin, but now I'm starting to play more tournaments in Wisconsin and really like the courses up here.
What kind of season did you have last fall, and how, what's the routine been like trying to get back to that status?
Yeah, so last season was probably my best season out of the first 3 years. I think I got a lot more experience playing. I started qualifying for all the tournaments and getting to play some really top quality courses, and so it's really helped prepare me for this summer. And so I think with that, it helped prepare me, like understanding what I need to work on my game, like what mostly my short game has been my weakness for it, and so that's really taught me what aspects of my game I need to work on, and so hoping to carry that into the summer.
Now, when we talked to Emily yesterday, she leaves her phone in her car, makes her dad score.
Yeah.
Can you see the leaderboard when you're scoring out there, and did you know where you stood?
So I could if I used my phone, but I just chose not to. I prefer just to focus on playing my game and just focusing on having a good time and just playing the best that I could.
Was there, based on what you learned about the course yesterday, I heard yesterday to play a practice round here.
Yes.
So how did you break down today's round in terms of, was there an area or a point in the course where you thought you could make a move? Did any of that pan out as you had hoped?
Yeah, I think the front 9 is definitely where I thought I could make a move because there were some reachable holes and some pretty accessible hole locations, and so I thought I could get an early start on it, make a couple birdies, which I did. I started out 2 under in the front 9, and then because I knew the back 9's a little tougher, so I knew I'd give up a couple shots there. So I really wanted to make a move on the front and then see what I could do on the back.
How do you feel about the way you played down the stretch, and how tough did it get, heat and everything?
So the heat got pretty tough after waiting on a lot of the back 9. It was starting to get a little exhausting. So it was just kind of a struggle with the elements at that point. But there are 1 or 2 shots that I wish I could get back or redo. But overall, I thought I played happy. Or I was happy with how I played.
Sure. How old are you now?
I am 20 years old.
20 years old. And what course do you play when you're in your summer home in Fontana?
I play out of Abbey Springs Golf Club.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, Amy, great job this week, and
Thank
thanks for
you.
talking.
Thank you.